Daily Mail says U.S. official warns cornered Russian leader could use small nukes on Ukrainian cities in worst case scenario after Kremlin officials privately denounce Putin's cluster F invasion with his forces bogged down in snow and minus 20 C freeze on the way. I kind of want to just say at this point, bullish, like
all of it.
They're coming out and they're like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Russia could do a bio attack. There could be nukes. And I'm like, okay, look, hold on. When they talked about the invasion, I said it's starting to sound like Chicken Little, and then there was an invasion. So far be it from me. I have no moral standing at this point to claim Putin won't be using nukes because I was certainly wrong by him invading Kiev. But at this point, I'm just like, yo, you've beaten us over the head screaming about the escalation and Putin is crazy over and over again. Can we just chill for a minute?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, the moral of the story of the boy who cried wolf is not that those stupid village people didn't believe him the one time he was telling the truth. Is that he kept lying, and so he lost all of his credibility. Yep. And that's the exact case with the media. Maybe this is the one time where they have real information about something that's actually going to happen.
Well, they did phrase it as it may.
But it's their fault. It's their fault that people don't believe them because all they do is lie.
Seamus, we can get this project done in a half an hour.
Let's do it.
You should draw up. We'll work together. We'll make a book called The Democrats Who Cried Russia. And it'll be a children's book. Not really. It'll be like a parody. Yeah. Where like the first few pages explain Russiagate and how it was all fake. Yeah. And then in the end, when the Democrats finally came out and screamed Russia's going to invade, no one believed them. Yep. And then Putin invaded and attacked the capital.
Let's 100% do it.
That would be funny.
100% do it. Yeah, I'd love that.
The Democrat who cried Russia. After 7 years, we just didn't care anymore.
Or like the media that cried anything. Right?
Yeah.
The media that cried racism or fascism or whatever.
I don't know, you guys. So look, I don't necessarily think it's wrong. I want to add one thing to this story too. This idea that Vladimir Putin is dying. So this is something that's been reported over the past several days. They're claiming he's got terminal bowel cancer. And I'm just kind of like, look, he does look a little sickly, but he could be getting old. But to claim that there's scant evidence, it's an anonymous source claiming he's got terminal bowel cancer.
We've had great luck with those anonymous sources over the past couple of years.
I don't know if I definitely don't believe that either, because did you see the video of Putin that went viral a couple months ago of him playing hockey?
Oh, really?
No. Yeah. It's really funny because he's playing in a hockey game and all of the other players on the ice are just like letting him score.
Of course.
Them, but I mean, he was playing. I mean, he was playing. If he could do that, I don't really think that he would be terminally ill.
Yeah, but didn't he also just take time off?
Did he?
No, yeah, a little while ago. He took like a few weeks to a couple months off.
I don't know, but you remember? Do you remember I forget when this was. This was probably over a year ago when there were reports going around that Kim Jong-un was on his deathbed. Right. That was CNN too. Yeah. CNN was reporting that it was CNN reporting that Kim Jong-un was on his deathbed. Basically just caused an international incident, and that turned out to be false.
You know what's funny? We got these reports about, a cornered Putin will use nukes. A dying Putin is dangerous. Mad Vlad. And it's just like, the media is going to end the world.
Do you guys...
If the world ends, it'll be because there is a hysteria driven by media who wanted that one last click.